What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're carrying on with our Leicester City career mode. This is episode 10 I think we're into double figures now, and we've got two good games against Burnley and Chelsea. No Europa League games, no cup games, just no interference from the league to quit games in the league. So hopefully for you guys this should be a short episode, and I'm trying to get it done in around half an hour today because I've got something to do after in half an hour, so hopefully I can get it done pretty quickly, but I'm not going to rush things for you guys. As you can see, this Burnley game, as you can see on my team, Maddison's gone up to 83, Sorenchu I think has gone up to 81. Has Barnes gone up to 81 too? I'm not sure, I think he might have done. So there's Burnley's probable lineup, two up front. It's just a plain 4-4-2. So we're going to get into this game. It's on a Sunday. If you haven't gone back to watch my previous episode, please do go and do that. I think you'll find, if you watch the episode from the beginning and you work through them in order, you'll find it way more interesting and fun. Because if you just start on this episode, you won't even notice, you won't even know that I've actually bought a Adama Traore. Whereas, alright, so we're going to get started quickly in this Burnley game. Oh, Furnitureland, that's what I was drawn to, not Jamie Vardy, even though he is the Premier League top scorer with 16 goals. And I think he's only played 10 games, you know. Derek Ray and Lee Dixon are the commentators here down in Turf Moor. Up in Turf Moor, sorry, should I say, as it is up north. One of the best stadiums in English football, I believe. So hopefully we can get up to and get another win. As I said at the end of last episode, potentially come the end of this episode we could be down in 5th, but we could also be top of the table. We are 3rd right now. Vardy is caught offside there early on. I don't actually see any new Burnley players. Ashley Barnes obviously been there before, Goodmanson. I don't actually see any signings for Burnley. I don't know who the goalkeeper is. Probably Nick Pope, you would think. Is it Nick Pope? I'll see now. Norris. It's Norris. Is the goalkeeper, not Pope, not here. I was going to say Heaton, but not Heaton either. Not Joe Hart. Arsenal down in 9th apparently. Chelsea up in 10th now after they were 12th last episode. They're gaining ground. Vardy! What a shot! What a save, Norris! I was trying to go far post actually. I ended up going front post though, and it nearly caught Norris out, but what an outstanding dive to save it. Disappointed if he would have been disappointed if he was beaten at his front post anyway. Usually good for a goal or two. He's pretty much scored in every game. He scored 16 goals in 10 or 11 games, for goodness sakes. That's more. That's nearly 1.5 goals every game. That is like 1.5 goals every game, pretty much. So very, very happy with Jamie Vardy's performance. We are going to start in the January transfer window looking for a backup striker that's young, probably, hopefully better than Iheanacho. But as we say that, not Harvey Barnes, that's my player, Ashley Barnes, sadly gives Burnley the lead. Am I talking too much? I'm not really sure. It was a good crossing by Goodmanson. And as you can see there, Ashley Barnes getting on the end of it. I actually skipped it a bit too soon there, so you couldn't actually see it. But you should have done it in. You should have seen it in real life time anyway. And now I think they probably are going to go a bit defensive here, which I'm not going to like, because I'm going to find it hard to break them down. But Burnley have broken the deadlock here, and apparently that's a free kick as well. He's not going to shoot, is he? He's going to shoot. Schmeichel, it came so fast at him. He had to react. He came straight at him. Watch where he stood. It didn't change angle at all. And apparently he had to tip it behind for a corner. I'd have just dropped it in front of you and then caught it on the second time of asking. Oh, Tielemans, he's had a flick header. Back into a dangerous area. Harvey Barnes out to James Justin. He's actually pretty tall, James Justin. Out to Jamie Vardy. Oh, I was going to try and play Maddison through. Has that gone out of play? It hasn't gone out of play. Oh, he's just run straight past it. What's he doing? Oh, that's a bad ball. Me couldn't. This has been quite a poor affair from both teams here. Not great quality, I've got to say. 32 minutes though. Burnley holding the keys at the moment. But not sure whether that's going to continue to the final whistle, as we do look threatening. Just as Burnley nearly grab a second goal. Was he offside? Tielemans switches the play. Luckily, Ashley Barnes couldn't intercept it. Maddison, quick step over there. Can't quite win the ball back. The throw-in is given. Well done, James Justin, to intercept that throw. Step over. Jamie Vardy can't run onto the end of the Tielemans ball. And we're literally 1 minute away from half-time, plus added time. And 2 minutes is the stoppages. I'll play Adama down the right. Hopefully a chipped ball into the area. Might do business here. It nearly did, to be fair. Jamie Vardy caught the volley pretty nicely. Norris gets it behind for a corner, though. It's actually shown like he's a decent keeper, Norris. I didn't look like a great fan of him at the start of today, but he's made some crucial saves, you've got to say, to keep the clean sheet come half-time. We have dominated, apart from in possession. As you can see, our shots on target are 3 and 3 on target compared to their 2 and 2 on target. So maybe you could say they're lucky to have the lead, but with that much possession, I can't really argue with it. But I never usually keep possession, and I seem to do pretty well. Very much counter-attacking play. Barnes. Oh, I was going to play it into Maddison. Didn't quite work out. 49 minutes played in this second. Not in this second half. Just altogether, really. Maybe a bit too fast Adama Traore there. Ashley Barnes splitting the two teams currently. Hopefully we'll have one of them magical Jamie Vardy goals, or James Maddison, or anyone. Really, Maddison, that's great aggression. Maddison is 1-on-1 and he slots it home. Was there any doubt after he won the ball back? Burnley found themselves short at the back. Ben Mee lost the ball cheaply. Jamie Vardy's now coming off for Iheanacho. No more goals for him today. James Maddison with the equaliser. I was going to say, is it going to be one of them special finishes from Jamie Vardy or James Maddison or someone like that? And James Maddison wins the ball back. The finish wasn't perfect. Well, the finish was decent because he scored, but it wasn't the best finish you'll ever see. But it's the crucial finish, if that. And Schmeichel, you see there. Don't know what happened there again. Ashley Barnes, it looks like, could have got on the end of that one. Tielemans at the front post. It's not gone to him. It's got further deeper into the box. Mees there. Good ball to Payet. Hey, look, they've bought. Oh no, that's West Ham, isn't it? Stupid me. Dimitri Payet hits the post. Lucky escape for us there on that occasion. Iheanacho heads the ball. I was going to say heads it down to Maddison, but it didn't quite work. Once again, they've got Arsenal next game. As you can see, every team I play against their next fixture seems to be Arsenal. It's very, very weird how they've done the fixtures this year, FIFA. Well, I don't know why they haven't actually got the licensing for the fixtures, because in the first season you expect the fixtures to be the same. You probably don't even need licensing. It's probably because they just can't be bothered, which is unfortunate for every FIFA player or anyone that likes FIFA career mode in previous seasons. Maddison out to Barnes. It's blocked by Bardsley. I think that's come off my hand, but it's advantage. Okay, so it's Burnley 1, Leicester City 1 after 71 minutes. 19 minutes plus added time to go. Goodmanson delivers a good ball in there, but Ricardo heads it behind for a corner. Unde's coming on for Harry Barnes, sorry. He's whipped in dangerously. It's whipped back into a dangerous area, and Wood is so good at heading the ball. Oh, he's offside. Is it Wood? Oh, it's long. I was literally about to say. Oh no, it's Long that's offside. It still is Wood that headed it in, I think. And that is disappointing from a Burnley perspective. They've hit the post since they're levelled, and now they've had an offside goal ruled out. He was clearly offside, as you could see. And are we going to punish them for these missed opportunities? We aren't going to punish them on that particular attack. Going to get near Payet. All the new signings seem to be on the bench by the looks of things.
Time for a change then.
Bardsley coming off and Cardsop coming on. That's another new signing. So that's another one that's on the bench. We've got Chelsea next game, so we kind of want a result here.
It's Leicester City taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a...
So I'm just going to save it up because my feed... Okay, so I'm just going to reset my watch. 0 hours, 12 minutes. Off we go. So, 81 minutes played here. Adama Traore infield to Tielemans. Tried playing it through to Iheanacho. Hasn't quite worked. Long is there. He was the guy that was up the pitch and got called offside there. Bit weird that the centre-back was up there, but it was after a corner, so I can't really argue with it. Adama, left-footed ball, dangerous into the area. Justin brings it back out wide. 86 minutes on the clock. We're nearing the business end of this match. It's whipped in and Norris punches it out once again. Both goalkeepers doing pretty well today. I've won the ball back. Iheanacho, what a finish! Burnley players are down on the ground. What a finish it was from Iheanacho. Is he the next Jamie Vardy's? Blooming heck, I might be exaggerating a bit there. No one can really replace Vardy. Oh, it was a great tackle by indeed. He laid it off, and it's a first-time finish. Norris, probably one of the worst things he's done today, to be honest. And Dennis Pryor comes on for Maddison now. It's the 89th minute. Another late goal for us. This time grabbing us the win. Hang on, no, we scored one last time out against Wolfsburg, didn't we? In the Europa League. To get the win there. And now we've done one against Burnley in the league. And that's really going to give me some confidence going into next game against Chelsea. It's another great tackle. And then a bad pass by Payet after the tackle. Some decent defending by my team. But really, I feel a bit bad for Burnley. Had an offside goal ruled out. And then Schmeichel's easily going to get there. So they had an offside goal ruled out. They also hit the post as well with Dimitri Payet. But that's full time. Can't really dwell on the past that much. We grabbed the 3 points. That's the main thing. Burnley FC 1, Leicester City 2. This was a front post one. Norris really did do well there. Maybe made a little bit of a meal for it. This was the goal that I fell behind to. This was the goal that gave them the lead. It was a very good header. And then they also scored another header, which was offside, unfortunately, for them. As you can see, apart from on possession, I did dominate them in shots and shots on target, which is kind of what I aspire to. I like having fast build-up play as opposed to possession. Because if you have all the possession but you don't do anything with it, that kind of shows you're a bit boring. Whereas if I have less of the ball, but I seem to do more with it and have more shots on target, that shows me that I am more of an entertaining FIFA player. So hopefully for you guys, it is entertaining. Yeah, Yuri Tielemans, you're doing well. So I can't really argue with that. You're one of the best players at this club right now. Iheanacho is in the news for his goal he scored. So training day here. Gonna go ahead and simulate that one. We've moved up to second after that win. And it's games like them where you look back at the end of the season, and if you reach the Champions League or the Europa League by 1 or 2 points, that's the types of games you look back on and say, I'm so glad I scored a last minute winner there. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick training session. I'm actually excited because I want to show you guys how I am in training as well. I don't really particularly like this one, but I want to see if I can get an A or something just to try and. I'm not the greatest at this at all. Oh, I'm so rubbish at this, man. Seriously. I did collect the trophy on that occasion. I'm gonna get an F. I'm so annoyed. I'm so rubbish at that one. So not a great start in this training session. I'm probably better at like these ones and stuff like that. Justin and Didi. So it's probably Justin supplying the ball, I would have thought. Yeah, it is. Good finish. What's it mean, wrong input? I'm literally doing it correctly. I don't know what it means. What? Wrong target? What does it mean? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here, to be fair. Okay, the one time it goes to me, I muck up. Oh, what? I'm just literally dinking the triangle button and it seems to go absolutely miles away from where I want it to go. I don't understand this. I'm going to get a D. It's so boring. Am I going to get a D? Yes, of course I'm going to get a D. Oh, this is so boring. What was I doing wrong there? I was pressing L1 and I was dinking the button and it was just going absolutely miles away. This one I guess I could do alright on. You just get 10 attempts. As if that didn't hit a thing. I don't even need to rush here. What am I doing? I've just got 10 attempts. To score as many as I can. Oh, I've hit the bottle there. That's pretty good. Oh, decent finish there as well. Why do I need to chip that one? It's gone in anyway. Decent finish. Oh, missed it, of course. Hit the crossbar. Why is it like defenders taking these? Good finish. And he's put it wide. An absolute open goal. I'm so shocking. You see, if my cousin's channel, he'd be getting like C's and everything. He'd be getting like A's and B's. It's so annoying. I'm so trash at training sessions. I'm just gonna simulate them. So, was that what does it mean by the best grade? Like on my cousin's channel, I don't get how. Because before you start the training session, it says best grade A, but what mine says not applicable. So how do you get the A bit? And then you always achieve what it says on the best grade. So I don't ever get that. That's the thing. Do you have to play a certain amount? Comment down in the section below if you know how to actually get anything except a D without playing it, if you can. I'll think about it, Wes Morgan. You're getting down a bit in level though. So we're going to get into this game against Chelsea. And I think, right, we're going to get in quickly. So, their away kit, obviously, there. I'm going to keep the same squad. Vardy's gone down a rating once again. So, he's gone down by 2 since the start of the career mode, which is disappointing. But, is Jamie Vardy kind of... He's like 33, 34 years old. He might actually be 34, depending on when his birthday is. He was 33 when I started the career mode. Path to goal with Adama Traore's sprint speed, right? Just, this is so... Hey, what a finish. Is there a defender in this one? This is so... This goes so fast, man. Hey, Caballero. Oh, he actually tackled me then. So hopefully you guys are actually enjoying this career. This is episode 10, of course. Ben Chilwell facing his former club here. How I would have killed for Leicester to have kept hold of Ben Chilwell. Because obviously James Justin isn't the greatest at the moment. He is young, but he's not the greatest at the moment. And obviously Ben Chilwell is young too. Maddison out wide to Adama Traore. We're going to use his pace early on here. I've got to play it back to Tielemans. Their pressure early on. As you can see, 3 players around me. And that hasn't quite caused me to lose the ball. Nearly did though. This could be an important game come in the Champions League, Europa League race. But they haven't really performed this season, so I'm not sure whether they're going to actually... do that. It's offside anyway. Adama Traore. Yeah, Thiago Silva to Chilwell. After that poor start, you know, if you've watched the videos, I showed you at the end of one of my last episodes that they were at one point 17th, and that was after like 10 games. They'd won 1 and lost like 7 and drew like 2 or something like that. It was very, very poor from a Chelsea perspective. But I think they've won 4 on the bounce now, and they're climbing back up the table. I think they're 10th now.
Well, I'm sure the hosts will be thinking about claiming all 3 points, but they know if results go their way, it's possible they could end.
We still could be top, even if we lose. If Liverpool lose and Tottenham lose by a big margin, then unless Tottenham are playing Liverpool. Maddison's just skipped round him. What a save, Caballero. Reactions there. Where's Kepa gone? Or where's Mendy gone? What a ball in. That is. Another save, Caballero. I should have scored with that Maddison chance. That was our one and only chance. Well, what could be our one and only chance to take the lead here against Chelsea. Because then they're gonna punish me if I make defensive mistakes here. Back into Jamie Vardy, who scores, but he's offside. No, he's not. We actually take the lead. He's not off. I thought he was offside. I should play more faith in my team. As you can see there, Thiago Silva is playing him on, and they can't keep Vardy out forever if they're poor at defending, which they were in that situation, and need to mark him in 2s and 3s maybe. And Havertz, Jorginho and Werner and players like that, we're going to need a big showing from them. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're going to need a big showing from them if you want to get back in this game, because I'm right up for this game after scoring a last-minute victory against Burnley. And obviously, I've had good form against the big teams. I don't think I've lost a game against the big teams. So, hopefully for you guys, just give me a sec. I'm just gonna there's literally 13 seconds left, so I'm just gonna save that up. So I'm just gonna reset my timer. 0, 12, reset. This should hopefully be the last time.
Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. Facing his former club today, it was always to a large extent going to be about him.
Oh, it's gone through there. Well done. Through to Harvey Barnes.
You'll have mixed feelings today, though, Derek. On one hand, he'll remember the good old times here and he'll want to put in a good performance. And on the other hand, he wants to get one over his old team. Strange old day for him today.
Phil Chilwell obviously losing against the former club. Tielemans plays Vardy through. I think he might be offside. He missed anyway. I wanted to play him through as opposed to passing off to Maddison with Tielemans. So I'm a bit disappointed by that direction of that pass. But we'll take everything as it comes in FIFA. Tielemans skips past one. Lays it off to Maddison, who picks up the second goal for us. What a surprise this is. It really is, to be fair. It might not sound it in my voice, but what a surprise. This is, we're actually beating who you would have thought would be certainly in the Champions League at the start of today. You would have certainly thought they'd be in the Champions League come the end of the season, but they're not. And it's showing when I'm playing against them. They're 2-0 down, not even at half time yet. Still another 9 minutes to go.
Here he comes. Oh, a lovely strike, straight down the
Someone
middle.
scored a pen in another game.
35 minutes, please.
Oh, big opportunity.
I've scored a third. I was looking up the top score up there, glanced up at it. I couldn't quite see who it was, but then looked back here and we've scored. Well, obviously I was concentrating on this game as well. A nice, lovely finesse there from Maddison. Just set it up for himself and teed off, and it's gone and put us 3-0 in front. It's a good day for Leicester fans, a bad one for Ben Chilwell and Chelsea. 41 minutes played here. That should be a foul. Newcastle 1, Manchester United 1. Manchester United have levelled at St James's Park against Newcastle there, away from home. That's got to be a foul, surely. He's offside, miles offside. Tried chipping him anyway, but he was offside, sadly. I nearly broke away and got the 4th goal there. Would have been so surprised if I had. I don't know, Chelsea are just like imploding in front of our eyes. This doesn't look like Chelsea's season. If you can remember that far back, if you've been following the Premier League for a while, as that is half time. If you have been following the Premier League for a while, you'll know that Chelsea had a shocking season. When Leicester won the title, they finished 10th in the season Leicester won the title, but then the season after they bounced back and won the title. Could that repeat? I mean, for the same thing to repeat, we're going to have to win the title, and that's not happening. Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it could. There's still a chance. So as we kick off the second half here, we look like we're going to grab the 3 points here, but I'm never going to write Chelsea off. I swear they came from 3-0 down earlier in the season against West Bromwich Albion and came back to level. But we are... That's a free kick. Johnny Evans with the long shot. It dipped enough, but it was off target. I don't know why I take all these long shots on. I just need to work the ball up the pitch. I probably should have delivered the ball into the area there, but just gotta try and have some fun while doing this career mode. Otherwise, I'm going to get bored. Oh, Rene playing Chelsea in the Champions League game next game, which does mean I am playing Venlo in the Europa League next. I'm already through, and I'm probably going to come through first, so there's literally no point in me playing the final 2 games, just to prevent injury, you know. But we have to play it. Because then Wolfsburg and whatnot can still Wolfsburg and Roma are still battling, tussling it out. Roma do look like they're going through though. Wolfsburg need to win twice and Roma need to lose twice. So if Roma win next time out, they are through, along with me. And if Roma win next time out, I am guaranteed. I'm pretty sure I'm already guaranteed. I am guaranteed. There's a foul from Johnny Evans there. Johnny Evans, I'm going to probably look to replace him. I know he hasn't done too badly. Kovacic comes on for... I'll check in a minute. Guerreiro there. Rudiger, what a shot, Rudiger. Absolute peach of a strike there. Let's be honest. I can't actually remember what I was saying. But it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, I think I was saying about Johnny Evans, and I'm going to try and replace him, even though he hasn't done too bad. He's getting a bit old, so his rating's going to probably decrease into the 70s soon. He's going to look to buy a decent centre back sooner rather than later. Werner is offside there. 67 minutes played. The score remains 3-0.
Justin.
Quick 1-2s between Justin and Maddison, just keeping their feet warm really. We haven't had much to do. The game's kind of petered out a little bit. No one's really going for much. Man City 4-0 up against Brighton. I could go for another goal really. Nearly worked, but then good block by the Chelsea defender. A good interception, sorry, to stop me grabbing the fourth. Or being through one-on-one. I probably would have grabbed the fourth, to be honest, because they're like the easiest finishes. That was a handball. It's unfortunate that it bobbled up into his hand there, Kovacic. But we got a free kick here. Soinchu, decent ball into the area. Vardy flicked header, couldn't quite divert it towards the goal as much as he'd have liked.
Well, I'm not sure what he did there when he caught it on the top of his head, but whatever he did, it was a poor attempt.
Well, we arrived here today.
Madison started off at 81 rating or 80 rating. If he started off at 80 rating, he's gone up 3 ratings, so I think he started off at 81. So he's gone up by 2 ratings, which is still very good. Vardy's gone down by 2 ratings, so they kind of cancel each other out, but I'm looking to buy a backup striker anyway. Oh, Guerrero misses the target there. Dennis Pryor, the match winner, although he's coming on just to give what's his name, Tielemans a rest. Now, it's a poor pass from Maddison. I think he's kind of running out of energy a little bit. It's just petering out a little bit. Everyone's settling for what's on the scoreline, I think. Chelsea, even though they shouldn't really. There's only 5 minutes left. They're not grabbing 3 goals, are they? Tammy Abraham nearly grabbed a goal from a header there. I mean, goal difference could be crucial come the end of the season. It's a dinked ball up to Adama Traore, and nearly a great volleyed finish. I probably should have played it along the floor. Nemanja Mendy is not going to come on for Maddison there. Whipped in ball from the corner. Adama Traore with the shot. It's come straight back out to him. Another shot Caballero saves. These are the type of games where I can like start, I wouldn't say messing around, just like having a bit more fun when I'm 3-0 up. Because I know I'm definitely going to get the win now. We've literally passed the allocated time, and he's offside. Or maybe not offside. It's just a full-time whistle anyway. So what a result this is. And they have still kept Kepa, as I just saw him on the left there. Frank Lampard. I know they've won 4 on the bounce, but they've suffered a 3-0 defeat here away at Leicester City. Disappointing result, you've got to say. I don't actually know how long this episode was for you guys, but hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully I haven't dragged it out too much. So just 2 quick Premier League games there, no Europa League games. But next episode we have got a game against Venlo and Wolverhampton Wanderers, which could be a crucial 2 game. Well, not the Venlo game because we're already through. Then after that, have you seen our December? It's so packed. We got both the Manchester clubs, Everton and Liverpool, and then Roma as well, along with Leeds, Brighton and Newcastle in there as well. But we're not quite there yet. We're in halfway through November. So until next episode, guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Also hit that notification bell. Leave any comments down in the leave any suggestions down in the comment section below. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Recommend this to your friends as always, and I will see you next time.